Let's talk to David and Andrew from BSpoke Solutions. And David, the first thing to say is, what about all this negative publicity surrounding the R&D tax incentive? And businesses have been pretty reluctant to get involved, haven't they?
I wouldn't say it's been negative press, Rob. I would say it's been dreadful press, and rightly so. I think as an R&D industry, we need to collectively hold our hands up, and that includes agents, some of the clients, and certainly some of the accounting firms that have been involved in this. I mean, fraudulent claims have really blighted this industry, and I've personally seen evidence of claims being submitted with absolutely no evidence of the R&D activity attached. It's literally just a claim that has got asking for a chunk of money from HMRC, and the estimates from HMRC are that since the incentive began, there's been around about £1.3 billion paid out in fraudulent claims, and that, quite frankly, is outrageous and very frustrating for firms like ourselves that have played by the rules. But I'm pleased to say that in the last 12 to 18 months, Rob, HMRC have certainly tightened the rules regarding around the incentive, should I say, and now the submission is very much more detailed in terms of what is required from a technical perspective. And that's really great news for us as a firm, as I say, that's played by the rules, and for our clients who have legitimate claims. I think that's exactly what needed to happen, and it certainly looks like that's the direction HMRC are going in.
Some of the figures are absolutely mind-boggling there. So Andrew, what are the measures and procedures that are now in place? What are the reasons to be much more confident about this?
Absolutely, Rob. HMRC have introduced a number of measures in order to address these alarming statistics that David was talking about earlier. I suppose, to give you some examples of the new measures, one of them being the fact that if you are now making a claim submission for the first time, you will need to make HMRC aware that you plan to do so well in advance. And the other big introduction is the additional information form process, which again is undertaken prior to claim submission, which is 5 key questions that you must answer that address the points of the advance and the science or technology that the project team have achieved, some of the problems or uncertainties that the project team encountered during the process, and also the general research and development activities that the project team have undertaken. And it's very key that you highlight both activities from a research and development point of view.
I think it's worth hearing at this point from Neil Stewart of the data management company OcuTrace, and how his perception has been just completely turned around. Neil, tell us about your recent R&D claim experience with BSpoke Solutions.
I've got to say, Rob, the team at BSpoke made the process clear, simple, and ultimately we got a really strong return on our claim.
And was it something you looked into before?
We'd looked into it on a number of occasions. We were really hesitant due to the bad publicity. After talking to the team at BSpoke, they made it really clear to us and gave us confidence that we had really strong, viable projects.
So this has changed your mind completely, has it?
It has. It's changed our mind. We've come sort of full circle, and now we are really confident in the projects that we are working on, and the team at BSpoke are our chosen partner. I would advise any SME business to get in touch to talk about their claim opportunity.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So what Neil's talking about there is a whole new perception about this, and it remains, David, a massive opportunity, doesn't it?
Absolutely. And to be honest with you, I think if you've got any thoughts that you may have an R&D claim, then get in touch with us. If you like, the bad old days are over in terms of the negative press, the opportunity available, but we can guide you down that route. I mean, speak to us, because we're very good at what we do, I'll be honest with you, as Neil said. And if you've got a claim, we'll find that claim for you. If you don't have a claim, we'll advise you accordingly. But it's always a phone call to begin with, so get in touch with us. Let's have that chat.
And here is how to get in touch. BSpoke Solutions, rewarding your innovation.